A walk to the post office. I need to check the mail. Rainy season has arrived. I grab my cheerful yellow umbrella and shove my feet down into my black rain boots. As I pull open the front door, I hear it full blast. Pouring. It's raining cats and dogs. Though I know I won't melt, still I feel safe in my thick woolen coat and high black rubber boots. Under my sturdy yellow umbrella, I lock the door and close it tight. My gray cat is blinking slowly at me through the old window. I slowly blink back at her as though blowing her kisses. I turn right from my house, the longer way to the post office. I want to enjoy as much rain as possible. One hand holding the umbrella and the other hand curled inside the warm pocket of my woolen duffel button coat. The sound of the rain tapping my umbrella wraps around me. I am warm and dry in my wool coat. I feel like I'm in my own world. It is a gray evening. The streetlights are glowing through the rain. The wet blacktop reflects their welcome, warm light. There are not many cars out, so not much risk of getting splashed. Turn a corner here, turn a corner there. Then I cross the street towards a small shop, a flower shop. It's closed, but through the big front window, I can still see colorful, quiet bouquets resting in front of the dimly lit back room. They peek out cheerfully, undaunted by the storm. I pass on. I approach the railroad crossing, listening and looking down the endless tracks, so mysterious, lying solitarily in the wet gravel. Endless and full of mystery. Looking on both sides of me, all I can see are the tracks. They disappear into faraway points, blurred in the dark rain. I cross the tracks as I listen to my umbrella continue to take on the pour. It is not let up, but I don't mind, smiling to myself. I pass many houses. The street lamps guide my way through the wet darkness. I switch the umbrella to the other hand to warm a cold one in the other pocket. Walking and splashing down the road, I visit as many puddles as I can. Some old leaves from last fall circle around them, riding the ripples, then settle and float peacefully on the surface. I go on. Most of the houses are sleeping. Their lights are all out. Some porch lights remain lit, but through the dim blur, the lights are all I see. It is very still as I walk and listen to the rain. I make another turn. More rows of houses, sleeping quietly in the storm. Sturdy structures standing strong, but peaceful. The post office is just around the corner. Then turning left, I see it. Even with the street light, I can barely make out the red, white, and blue swaying atop the flagpole. It drops large drips as it gently waves a droopy welcome. Stepping closer, I can see the flag is a crisp new one. It would have clear, bold colors were it daylight. But even now, still brave and proud. It sways from its perch, patiently waiting for a sunny day to fly free. Now I follow the short sidewalk to the door. After I'm through the first door, I shake off my umbrella. I pass through the second door and wipe my boots on the blue USPS rug. Nice and warm in here. The tile floors of the lobby are smooth and glossy. It is well lit. I follow the long row of post office boxes. On my other side are tall, large windows that show only black from outside. My footsteps echo throughout the stark, plain building. Finding my post office box, I fiddle with my keys. Turn, open. There is but one piece of mail. A letter. A handwritten letter. It's from an old friend that I haven't heard from in years. I close my post office box and lock it. Then I tuck my letter deep into my inner breast pocket of my coat. Safe. Keys back in their pocket, and I'm on my way out. I think about what I'll write to my friend. What have I been up to? I'll wait to read her letter when I get home. I need a tea and a blanket first. My footsteps are echoing again down the long lobby of clean tile. Black windows and quiet post office boxes. Stepping out now into the downpour again. It's somewhat of a shock coming from warmth out into wet coldness. A steady stream of rainwater falls from a corner of the roof near the door. It lands into a deep puddle in the grass near the sidewalk. I sigh and smile. Umbrella up, I start back home. Completely dark now. All I can see before me is the big bright light near the flag and a straight row of shiny street lights alighting in the direction of home. I choose the faster way back. Quickly crossing the tracks, I remember the shortcut. It does not take me long to reach my street. I do love the rain. It's so refreshing. All of the smells become heightened. I can almost taste them. Things will be greener tomorrow. We will likely see more blooms, too. Early spring is the best. Still mostly warm and dry in my boots and woolen duffel button coat, I wonder what my friend's letter might say, what I have to say. Passing more and more houses, all buttoned up for the night. The rain is so steady. It's getting colder and later. I turn one last corner and I'm on my street. I can hear the train whistle across town. I feel the train's weight slightly vibrate through the ground. I've already walked quite a ways. Almost there. The rain still pouring. Now, before I know it, I'm approaching porch steps. My gray tabby cat is still lounging at the window. She yawns when she sees me and jumps out of the window to greet me. Unlocking the door, I open it. Warmth meets my face. Shutting the door tight, I can hear that someone has already started the kettle. My kitty welcomes me home with a trill and a mew. She curls her body and tail around my tall, wet rain boots. The kettle gurgles and rumbles as I hang up my umbrella and coat on their hooks, giving Kitty a quick scratch around her ears. Then I slip my letter out of its pocket and shake off my boots. They land upright with two thuds on the boot mat. The next thing I grab is a blanket to cover my chilly shoulders. I can smell something. I walk softly in my thick socks into the kitchen. Everything is quiet. I can smell lavender. And I see a single cup of tea sitting on the kitchen table, steam slowly rising. is this tea meant for me? Shall I? Here is a note. It says, thought you'd be cold after your walk. This tea is for you. I love you. Good night.